Good morning. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesign.com, but you knew that. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. I'm getting a very late start to my day. Was gonna go into the booth today because I have a lot of work to do. And then I woke up to like ice everywhere. So they were talking about how it got, it's been really warm here. Well, it's starting to get cold and the frost froze. And people were crashing into each other all over the place. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go out there. And then I thought, then don't. So I didn't. And yeah, I'm way behind on my booth. And you guys saw it. It needs to get loaded with new stuff. But I don't have to. Like, I don't have to go out on the ice. I don't want to go out in the ice. This is going to be all a year of like, I don't have to do that. I don't want to do that. What I have to do is put away all the Christmas stuff in here. You guys, I am almost to the back wall. I can reach and touch the back wall. That's because there's Christmas crafting stuff that has littered the floor all around me. And I'm literally in a compartment of space. So I thought, I don't have to go to the booth today and deal with the icy roads. I was going to battle it and white knuckle it all the way there. And then I went, I haven't stopped moving in weeks. I haven't stopped running and doing and cleaning and all this other stuff. And I went, I'm going to not do it. I thought about it. And then I thought, I'm not doing it. So I'm not doing it. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. Like, it's very frustrating. It feels like survival mode. Y'all know what survival mode is? Like when you're just like fed up with everything. Maybe it's the new year. Maybe it's New Year's Eve depression. Like, so many plans for this year, so many things that didn't happen, so many things that did. I don't tend to look back, but somebody had said, are you going to do 2023 like video of what I did this year? And I went, oh. Do I want to look back? Not really. I mean, to put together a video like that, it's 365 days. I missed a few. So let's say we'll round it to 350 videos in a year, 340 videos in a year that I did that I'd have to go through and find clips for. Each one of those are 18 to 20 minutes long on average. And so you think 340 times 20, that's a lot of time to go through those videos and pull little segments out to clip them all together. And I don't have a full-time editor working for me. A lot of channels that you see that have retrospectives like that or lots of little clips from the past in them, they have a person. Or they've already planned to do that. And every time they do a video, they clip a section that they know they're going to want to put in their year-end review. I am not that girl. I am not that organized. I didn't think about doing it. I didn't think about it at all because I don't spend a lot of time looking back. And I think there's just people that either you do or you don't. The past doesn't exist for me. It's just, I can't, there's nothing there. Like, I can't go back and change it. There's nothing that I can do about anything that happened in the past. I mean, you can remember it, you can learn from it, but I've already learned from it. Those things that I needed to learn come back when I need them. I don't need to actively sit and dwell on all the stuff I've done in the past year, right? But in saying that, as soon as somebody tells me, are you going to do that? And then I start thinking about the past year, and I think about, oh, I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do that, and I wanted to do this, and I didn't get to do that, and I didn't get to, it just bums me out. And so I feel like I'm in survival mode. Like I just need to rest and I don't know. Circle the wagons a little bit and just kind of pull into myself. I definitely need to clean this room. I don't think I can go much longer. I mean, I'm running out of space very quickly. My cats have been in here. They have torn apart some packaging to find little fuzzy balls. Like they're all gone. They're not in here anymore. Pom-poms, little pom-poms they like. So my husband caught them extricating the little pom-poms from my office one night. Yeah, they've been in here. I can tell. They've been looking for some more pom-poms. But I think today, because I didn't want to deal with the ice and I don't want to deal with the booth, I'm just going to clean. It just makes me feel better to kind of clean the slate. And it takes very little to make this stuff get better. And I mean, I got to do it. I just got to do it. And in the process of cleaning and pulling out stuff, I'm going to grab my notebook and start writing down like, oh, yeah, I wanted to do this project. I wanted to do this project because there have been moments lately where I feel completely unmoored. Like, I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be working on. Like the Christmas crafts, I knew what I was going to be working on. I was going to be working on ornaments and Christmas crafts. And I kind of had thought through wanting to do some of the ornaments that I did as a kid and things like that. But then when I looked forward and went, what am I going to do next? My brain went, well, I don't know. What do you want to do? And I'm like, I'm relying on you. And it went, well, that was stupid. I'm wholly unreliable. I don't know why you'd rely on me. So it suggested I get a piece of paper and a pen so that when I know what project I need to do, I can write it down. And I thought, good idea, brain. First things first, don't lose your paint key. Oh, I don't want to lose my paint key. Second thing, don't leave the sharps out because you will stab yourself. I'm going to put that over there. Oh, drop the sharp thing. All right, I'll put the sharp thing up here then. There. Get in there, sharp thing. There we go. So my brain and I have talked, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to write stuff down this year. My goal last year was to become a calendar girl. Remember, I bought the calendar and I was going to become a calendar. I did it. I successfully did it. It was like the one thing that was not, I wasn't going to compromise on. I'm going to write it down. And it saved me from booking over things, canceling a lot of things, being stressed out because I forgot I had to do this. I forgot I had to do that. I'm happy that I was successfully able to become a calendar person. I need to keep that going, but now I need, something got caught in my throat, going. But now I also need to become a calendar girl who writes down what she needs to do. So like the projects. This little project I started, you guys haven't seen it yet, and then didn't finish. I like walked away because I had Christmas stuff to do. So I have the videos for this ready to go. And once that gets finished, you'll see the whole thing. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't have time to finish it. I don't have time to, there's just been a lot. So I want to clean today, get prepared so that when I come in here this weekend, I can film ahead and I can do some multiple projects because I'll have a list of projects that need to be done. I thought I'd check in because you guys, Christmas is, you can't, it's not here anymore. It's not here. And I can move. I'm starting to be able to move. And I'm finding projects. So little things that I had been meaning to get to and finish and all this stuff. And you guys, my brain's like, see, you had stuff to work on. You had stuff to work on, because I was like, I don't have anything to work on. Like, I'm going to have to go out and dig through the boxes in the garage. Oh no, I uncovered a bunch. And you know what? I found some Christmas stuff that I was going to do and we didn't do. Oh, another project. I just saw a project. Needs to go in this section here. So I've sectioned this off and I've got like resin projects. So when I start with resin, I had several projects that I wanted to do, but I didn't want to mix up a batch of resin and then not use it all. Because, you know, when you mix up resin, you got to use it. And now I'm like, okay, I'm going to put all my resin projects together. I'm going to put all these projects together so that when I get a product out and I start using it, I can do all of them and get all of that taken care of. I'm trying to be more organized. And what I'm doing is I'm also writing down my ideas for the piece so that when I get to that point where I want to work on that piece, I don't go, what was I going to do with that? Because my brain told me, you're not going to remember. I'm not going to remember for you, Stacy. So please write that down. So I did. Look, I wrote wall panel. What does that mean? Right? Like, 6 months down the road, when I finally get to the point where I can work on that wall panel, my brain's going to go, I don't know what you want to do with that. What do you mean wall panel? What wall panel? I knew what it was in the moment. I'm feeling so much better. Look, I even swept the floor. Look how far away I can be. I could actually get a dresser in here right now. Feels good. Every business, everybody needs that time where you're like cleaning and getting back on track. And I think, I don't know why I start to feel this way every time there's a new year coming. You know, it's almost like a mild form of depression, but it motivates me to like do this, you know, and like these are projects now that I need to work on. I'm like, there's no bin, no walls of stuff. There's still stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not quite finished in here. I mean, there's still stuff piled here and here. There's paint here. And then there's paint and like handles and other project pieces over here. But it opened up back here where I can now walk in here and move, which is brilliant. Like, just sweeping the floor makes me feel better too, because it gets quite dusty in here. And then the rose project left a lot of rose petals everywhere. So I was coming in here and I was seeing all the little glitter and roses, and I'm like, I gotta get to sweeping, but you can't sweep when there's stuff in your way. So it was nice to get that out of the way and get that swept up. I feel better. I do. I feel better. And now my list has grown. It's almost a full page. this is not the end of the list, I'm sure. As I start seeing other pieces, I'm like, oh, yeah, that. Let me write it down. Let me write it down. Let me write it down. My brain is like, write it down, Stacy. Yes, I have conversations with my own self. I actually, at the newspaper, have a sign that hangs in my booth. My booth. It's not a booth. It's a cubicle. Not even a full cubicle. But anyway, I have a sign that says, if you see me talking to myself, move along. We're having a team meeting. I was having a team meeting with myself today. And I had, a few minutes ago, went and looked out the window, and I'm so glad I did not go out because it's almost like the frost intensified. It got worse. It's very white outside and it hasn't snowed, which means those roads are icy. You know, I don't need to be out on that. Like, I don't need to add to the problem. If you have to go to work in the morning and you have to be on those roads, then I get it, but I don't have to. I don't have to add to the chaos that everyone's got out there. So it was nice to be able to be in here and get this done. Feels good. Not gonna lie. I could work on a piece of furniture if I want. You know, if I go, hey, it's time to paint furniture, I could actually do it. I feel more motivated now. I don't know why that works. Part of it was writing down the projects and seeing like a path. Because when I don't have a plan or a path and I feel just unmoored, it's just not right. I mean, it feels like, oh my God, I've lost complete control. But when I sit down and I take a day to sit with myself and sit with my thoughts, and that's what this was. It's like an active meditation when I clean. And to sit with myself and let my brain wander while I'm doing this, and then write it down, write it down, write it down. It just helps me get centered and focused on what I need to do going forward. So I highly recommend it. I do think that there's like passive meditation, and then there's active meditation. And I've always been one to think, you know, I cannot sit still and do nothing and be quiet. It's just, my brain doesn't work that way. But when I'm cleaning or I'm doing something else, I'm doing a task, my brain then can focus on things. And it's what I call active meditation. In my mind, that's what it is, active meditation. I don't know what the gurus say that is, but, you know, I'm not a guru. Just saying, for me, active meditation is like, you know, it used to be like scrubbing the floors. I'd get down on my knees and I'd be scrubbing the floors with a toothbrush and a scrub brush, and then ideas would come to me and I'd be able to focus on whatever the problem was, whatever I was feeling lost in. So I knew this morning when I was feeling like, I woke up feeling lost. I just felt lost. And I'm like, oh, time to clean. Time to clean. You need to sit with your thoughts. And it did help me because this is my new project list. So that's just stuff that's in here that I've identified. There is stuff in here that are not on the list. Like, I haven't really identified, oh, I want to do that project. That's why I bought that. That's why I did this. And so this list will grow. But can I tell you another solution that my ADHD counseling has helped me with? I now have a pen on every notebook. I have another notebook out there. It has a pen also attached to it. And my calendar has a pen attached to it. Because you're always looking for a pen. Like, ADHD people lose things constantly. We lose things constantly. So now I've made a point to attach a pen to every notebook so that no matter where I am, if that's the notebook I have a pen. If I have my calendar, I have a pen. I need a pen. Either that or, you know, I'm going to have to get one on an idiot string around my neck. You know what those are, right? Like when the idiot strings on the mittens for the kids, that's what we call them. Gotta get one for a pen around my neck because I kind of like, look at that. Thinking I'm gonna get one for my car keys too. I may just have like things on my neck. Just see me next time. I've got a tape measure, my car keys, pens. It's like the only way I can find them. It's like it's gotta be on me. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Happy junking. Happy cleaning. Bye. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.